Hey guys, how's it going? William Marsh here for the SimRacingPaddock, and it is time for week 4 of our sim racing system Praga R1 Championship, and this is going to be the second 1-hour race that we are going to have, and this one is at the Nurburgring Grand Prix Circuit. It is slightly irritating because I asked for the Nurburgring GT layout, but I guess the GP one got selected, so we are going to have to make do with that. So, the last 1-hour race we had was week 2 with the championship. Unfortunately, I was sick and missed that, and to be honest, I'm a little under the weather still, but I'm feeling kind of better and at least well enough, and also my voice is with me enough to take part in this event. So I'm sorry if I feel a little out of it. I did take a little cold medicine before this, but I think I am good to go for the race, and we should be able to compete for a good finish. So I just want to give people a little reminder on how last week went. So last week's race was at Monza, and there was a turn 1 pileup, but thankfully we dodged it, and we were able to salvage a top 6 finish. So I was pretty happy with that, and especially given the fact that I missed last week, wasn't feeling well, and was able to bring home a top 10 finish, and after all that, still being able to have a top 10 championship spot. So I know a lot of people, they ended up missing the 1-hour event. So you see a lot of names, a lot of big names miss it in our championship. So Austin Ognoski, he missed the past 2 weeks. Lee Russell, I think he was doing pretty well. Yeah, he, I believe, did better than me last race. And he is far back because he missed the first 2 weeks. So yeah, this is really weird. I mean, yeah, this is an intriguing championship because it's a little bit of a toss-up. And I do want to give you guys a heads up. For next season, I'm looking to change the day that we race on. So recently, I've started going back to my local junior college and taking a couple classes. And Wednesday is my busiest day out of all of the days for school. So ideally, I would either see this race moved to Tuesday or to Friday. So Friday, I think could be a good one, but ideally I'd like to see it on Tuesday because I know a lot of people go out Friday nights and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe a Tuesday night could be a good night for the championship. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, so with that being said, I still am fully wanting to be committed to the championship, and it just gets a little tricky because I get out of one of my classes at 4:30 in the afternoon and drive home, barely have enough time to set up the stream and get it started. So that is a tricky thing. So I just feel like I have a more open schedule on Tuesdays, and I think that would personally work better. So I am likely going to see if I can move it to Tuesday. Henrique said he will check with some of the other channels that have their races on Tuesday, and we'll see where it goes from there. Also, I will say that we have a big video coming up tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to say what it is yet, but we do have a big video coming tomorrow morning. And I think it's a lot of people are going to be excited about. So after this video, I'm going to get hard to work editing that, putting it together, and hopefully I would say expect it up tomorrow 8 a.m. Pacific time. So stay tuned for that, but should be a ticket or a big video that you guys want. And unfortunately, Full House, it's not the wax. My friend who's working on that he's still sick. It's just like, this stuff is really sticking, and it is a pain in the butt, I will say that. So we have 10 minutes before the race starts. Looks like we have 12 people in right now, so it should be a good turnout, it looks like. It should be a good turnout. Hold on a second. What did that say? Huh. Okay. But yeah, so this is going to be an interesting event, because 1 hour event around the Nurburgring Grand Prix. I toyed with the idea of having at the Nürburgring Nordschleife combined layout, but I just felt that might be just a little too crazy for this league. And also, I'm not that great at the Nordschleife, so I just felt, yeah, let's just take it easy. But I'm thinking that next season, I might just stick with 20-minute events. I've been hearing people say they prefer the sort of shorter layout of 20-minute events, and 1 hour is a little long for a lot of series, and especially in Assetto Corsa. So I'm thinking it might be best to just do 20-minute events through SRS. Maybe in like custom leagues or something, if I plan to do that in the future, I will do that. So yeah, it's interesting, but hey, I like how it's going. And yeah, sure, the 1 hour events are fun and stuff, but it's just something where, with the nature of 1 hour events, it's just, this is more of a pickup league or something. It's for fun, and I just know that I've gotten enough complaints about the 1 hour events that I think it's just best to stick with 20-minute races. But at least for this league, we will stick with the 1 hour ones. So after this, the week 5 event, I forget what track it's at. Week 5 will be a 20-minute race. So let's just make sure. Barcelona is week 5, 20-minute race. Then the finale for this championship, 1 hour at Laguna Seca. Should be an exciting race, I'm going to say. Laguna Seca is one of my favorite tracks. It is deceptively difficult. Those high-speed corners will easily send you into the kitty litter if you make a mistake. But hopefully it turns out to be a good race. Should be fun. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. So, Shane, I'll leave that up to you. I don't want to go too crazy. I tend to be a more conservative racer myself. My mindset is you need to finish in order to finish well. That's my mentality for racing in general, and for the most part, it works pretty well. So, should be interesting. Also, I have an interesting video coming up. I am actually, hold on a second. I ordered a new graphics card for my main PC. So, one of the things I've been wanting to do is try out a graphics card review. And I bought a GTX 1080 about like a year and a half or so after it came out, so it felt a little late to do a review. So I ordered an RTX 2070 from Asus, and it's the overclocked model. So, hold on a second. I ordered the RTX 2070 from Asus, and it's the OAG model. So, I ordered this off Newegg. It was on sale. It was a good deal. So, I wanted to get that, and I wanted to see how well it would work for sim racing. And I'm moving my 1080 into my secondary system to try to do performance, and I am going to move my 970 into a kind of custom build that I'm building for my brother-in-law, because he is really, he's like, his main job is professional photography, and he is still, or he's actually still working with a 11-year-old MacBook. And Joe, race will open up in 2 minutes, so we're waiting for that. But yeah, so in basically, I want to give my brother-in-law a computer to help him do better work. So yeah, we are going to, but I want to do the RTX 2070 review for you guys, let you know what kind of stats you get for sim racing and stuff like that. I couldn't really vouch for the full 2080 or 2080 Ti. That was out of my budget, but I think a 2070 would be the sweet spot. I toyed with the 2060, but just the 6 gigabytes of VRAM, I felt wasn't exactly the best for what I was looking for, but all in all, it works well. But yeah, so guys, you just saw, please wait. So around the 3-minute point or so is when we can join the server. So just stick with us for about a minute or so. We'll get into the server and we will get rocking and rolling. So let's take a look, because inside of 5 minutes, that means the server is locked. No more people joining. So we have 15 drivers in. Ethan Dean, he is leading the championship. I believe Eduardo Sa is in second. Dave Blair, he's pretty high up there. I'm in 10th because I unfortunately missed week 2. But we'll see if we can get higher in the championship. We'll see how that goes. And then Adam Beard, you know him as Raging Beard, and he is in for the championship. Jeff Vonagelen, he is G79. He painted my car, so thank you again, G, for that. And yeah, this should be a fun championship. So, Racing Addict, R-Factor 2, Assetto Corsa, or iRacing? That is a very tricky question, and the answer, it depends on what you're looking for out of your sim racing experience. R-Factor 2, easily the most technically advanced simulation. It is very fun and smooth. 7, thanks for that donation. Thank you very much. So R-Factor 2, the most technically advanced sim, and it's one I enjoy a lot, but it is rough around the edges and light on content. So that's something that people might not like. Assetto Corsa easily has the best bang for the buck out of the 3 you listed. It has great cars, great tracks, and a lot of variety, and also a very active modding community that really has fleshed out the title. So that is a great element. iRacing is the best when it comes to online competition. They have the best structured system. They have the best form for what you would look for. So it's not as easy as saying, this is the best. It's what are you looking to get out of your sim racing experience? And then you can cater it to fit that. So that's sort of my answer. I know it's a bit of a cop-out, but personally, my favorite is R-Factor 2. I love the driving model of it. I love what they're doing with it. They're really bringing it back from the brink, and they've done a great job. So there's that. iRacing's great for pick up and play online, but it is an investment, both time and money, and you can't just pick a car, pick a track, and race. Assetto Corsa is just best for, I'd say, the all-around, the bang for the buck, what you're looking for, and yeah. And hold on a second. Are you kidding me? Dang it! It got unmapped. The mapping's all messed up. So we gotta fix that real quick. We have a few minutes. That stinks, though. That really stinks. So Let's go to settings. And I could have sworn I had it set it. I could have sworn I had it set. SimCube. Yes, steering is good. Throttle. Brake. Clutch. Yes. Buttons. Shift up. Shift down. Brake balance. So that's working fine. There should be absolutely no issue. So let's go back to live. Or I think it's drive. Join. Sorry about that, guys. That was just a weird issue. So, Tiger Yeti, for some reason, my pedals were being recognized as the steering, which was not good. So now we have it all fixed, which is better. So yeah, we're getting the steering. But it was weird because Content Manager said that my control mapping was correct. So I have no idea why it caused that issue. But just wanted to remap to be safe, and it worked all right. Hey, SimRacing System! Nice of you to drop in. We're about to do your race, so should be fun. Whoa, that was loose! So this should be an interesting championship, or interesting race, 1 hour. So SimRacing System, my guess would be Henrique. Henrique Alves is the founder of SimRacing System, and that would be my guess. That would be my guess as to who manages the YouTube. I don't know for certain, though. I think this is the first time they've actually joined the chat, though, so that's interesting. So just let me know, how are the audio levels? I want to make sure the audio levels are good. Wow, this setup is loose. I think we're on the baseline, so we'll see how that goes. If I remember correctly, they're based out of Portugal? Yes, I was correct. All right. Okay, we gotta be careful. These curbs are killer. Alright, so let's take a look at some setups. So, tires, let's go soft. We're gonna have to likely go hard tires for the race, though, I think. 15 liters. That should give us a couple laps at least. Sheesh. Should be an interesting race, because if the car is this loose at the beginning of a run, but we can hope that the track rubbers in over the course of the race. Because 1 hour is a long event for this. Victor has spun. Alright, thank you to whoever that was. I think that's Twitch follow? But I don't stream on Twitch anymore, so I find it funny how people are still following on Twitch, even though I haven't followed or done anything on Twitch in, I think, at least a year. Gotta be careful here. Kind of tiptoeing through this. What's my opinion on Competizione using Unreal Engine 4? Since I've been driving it, since, like, basically, I was cautiously optimistic at first. Now, to be perfectly honest, I'm slightly more pessimistic. It just feels like Unreal Engine 4 isn't all the way there yet for racing titles. Because there was also, I forget the name of it, but there was that off-road racing game, and it was not good on Unreal Engine 4. Kartcraft, though. Kartcraft seems to be doing alright on Unreal Engine 4. But ACC, I would have loved to see the original engine evolve. I think the original engine could have evolved, and it could have been a lot better. I mean, just look what the team of modders are doing to the original Assetto Corsa engine. If Kunos would have evolved that original engine, I think it could have been better. I just think it could have been that. Three seconds off pole. Little lockup. Let's try to push a bit. A little too wide. I am shocked that did not invalidate me. Woo, that guy carried too much speed. I am shocked I didn't get it validated for going that far. Well, we are greening in some parts, so it should be a quick lap. Schumacher in this car is kind of terrifying. You don't want to hit the curb too hard, but just get it a little bit to get that extra bite through the corner. I don't think my gearing's right for this track. I'm using the baseline gearing. I unfortunately didn't have time to do a setup. I had homework and stuff like that the past couple of days, so just unfortunately wasn't able to spend time trying to build a setup. That's a 204, good for third fast, okay. And boom, that lock up, and our lap's invalidated. So we're doing 204 lap times, so I'd say like 31, 32 laps. That should be good for us for the race. Shane, just block that guy. One guy was just trying to bust in and spam the N-word. All right, let's try to get another good lap. Oh, this is gonna not be good for our first corner. I don't mind getting a little slipstream off Dave. Except that corner's not going well. Just pushing hard. I'd say my goal for this race, top 5. I think we have a shot at top 5. 204.4. Big lockup. And basically went around. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna pull off. So, qualifying session's about halfway over. Let's try to make some setup tweaks. I think we can shorten the gears a bit. So, let's go to gearing. Let's drop that. For fuel, 7 laps, so I think we barely have enough to make 1 hour. That's barely enough, I think. Hey, Pucho. It is a surprisingly difficult car because it feels like a lower speed open wheel car where you have to keep the throttle applied a little bit in the corners or else it'll come around on you. That's what I'm learning. So it reminds me a tiny bit of like the Skip Barber in R Factor 2. Good car. Teaches great driving habits, I think. In my opinion, it's one of the underrated cars in the Assetto Corsa. You can just see the car start to break free. Right there, you see the car break free and then wash out a bit. So it has its own unique driving characteristics. Not necessarily a bad thing in my opinion. It has enough downforce to kind of deceive you a bit. To allow you to go a little faster than you think you can. Thanks, Teddy. Yeah, this gearing's a lot better. Thank you to whoever it was who subscribed. Oh, wow, Bucho, thank you for that donation. Thank you. I thought that was a subscriber, but thank you for that donation. All right, let's push. Freezing Bakersfield, California. All right, fellow Californian. Car washed out a bit. Come on. Oh! I almost spun it there. That's gonna really affect my lap though. But also this lap didn't look like it was gonna be faster than my other lap, so kind of a throwaway. Hey, Token, how's it going, man? Thanks, SRS. Oh, come on! Whoa, I'm on the inside! 3. Oh, Jeff! Come on, man. I had a good run going. Oh, qualifying. Am I right, guys? Am I right? All right. So let me check something real quick. So 30.7 laps. 2 minutes and 4 seconds per lap. So I'm just doing some mathematics right now. So this is a 60-minute race. So 60 minutes times 60 seconds, that is 3,600 seconds. So that's for a 1-hour race. And we're averaging about 123 seconds per lap. So we're gonna have tire fall off and stuff. So 3,600 divided by 124. So that's about 29 laps. So you can see my math right there. So 29 laps in an hour. Let's check something though. We could try pit stop strategy though. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Should I do the pit strategy or try to gamble on fuel? I think it might be fun to try to gamble on fuel. Because, or let's see. Poll. Alright, so let's just try divide by 120. That is exactly 30 laps. Based off of this, I think we're gonna have to go medium tires and pit. I don't think we can make it. I don't think we can make it on fuel. So we'll do, to be safe, 35 liters. We'll change to medium tires. And chat says fuel save. Okay. Let's see how this goes. If we can't make it, or hold on, let's try something. I think I have crew chief still. So let me see. I want to say I still have crew chief. Crew chief app. So remind me later. So I haven't used crew chief in a while. Okay, so.
Radio check. Can you hear me now? Checkered flags out. P5.
Alright, thanks to whoever it was who subscribed. I'll be able to see it in a minute. So we're going to go hard tires, full tank of fuel, and if we need to stop, I will do 10 liters. And we'll do soft tires. So, this should be good. Yeah, Victor, I saw you in the qualifying session. Best of luck, man. Should be fun. And Victor, thanks for subscribing. Jake, it is not required to stop. I don't believe stopping is required. So, we'll see how it is. But yeah, I'm filling up the tank. And we'll see how this goes. It's a fun strategy. Why not have fun with it?
Pitting now. P5. Okay, well, here we go.
Okay. So it looks like Dino might be gambling. Actually, everyone's going on mediums. I think mediums can last an hour. Famous last words, but I think mediums can last an hour. Just watch me just flounder at the end. But wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna need it. And guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button on the stream. It does help, especially with YouTube's algorithm nowadays.
Go, go, go.
For this car, this was a relatively decent start. I'm happy.
Dean is now leading. Car to your right. Clear on the right side. Yellow flag.
I'm just taking it easy this race. This is a 1-hour event, guys. And tires need to get up to pressure. I am so sorry to whoever spun behind me. I'm taking blame for that. I'm taking blame. Because I almost looped it around and he spun trying to avoid me. Eesh. I'm sorry, man. Whoever it was.
The gap in front has increased to 1.0 seconds.
Alright, let's just find our groove. That's what we need to do for this race.
The gap behind has increased to 0.9.
And I think to really make it through this race, we gotta think long-term, big picture. Because most of these guys are going to have to stop, I think. Most of these guys are running a one-stop strategy. We're trying to do a no-stop strategy, I think. This should get us about 31 laps of fuel, I think.
Will, track limits, come on.
Oh, I'm disappointing him already. Just be conservative.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, big spin. Jeff and Ethan. Ethan was leading, I think.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Ethan went around. He'll pass me, though. But, yeah, we just got to be careful. Think big picture, guys. Think big picture.
The gap in front is now 2.2. The leader has just done a 2:05.00. P3.
I'm taking conservative turn 1. I'm going to give him the inside line.
Still there.
Hug the inside. He kind of pinched me a bit. Should have shifted a second there. Chief, how am I on gas?
Pardon?
How am I on gas?
Your tire temperatures look good.
Okay. Yep, sometimes Chief has selective hearing. Chief, how much fuel do I have?
For 1 hour, we estimate that we'll need 60 litres.
So we're literally at the edge. Okay. I think we have 65 liters. So hopefully we're all right.
The gap behind is now 1.9.
Well, Jake, I was trying to get the stat for how much fuel I need for the race. So I need a certain amount for the race and to conserve a certain amount, I think. So that's why I was asking.
Just done a 2:02.32. You've just done a 2:06.66 P4.
Gotta be more cautious through that turn. I was giving up too much time.
The gap to D ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7. just done a 201.94.
.205, we're 4 seconds down. But also we have, I think, twice the fuel of them. Oh! Got loose there.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Gotta be careful there. Seems like this car is not big on trail braking. I might have to sacrifice this 4th place spot. Just be conservative.
On your left. Still
Yeah, I believe this is Jeff's car. Yes, it is.
Come on, Will. Don't let him get away.
I don't mind slipstreaming a bit, though, to be honest. Alright, 10 minutes down, 50 minutes to go. Wow, he ran wide off track limits.
Front is now 1.2 seconds. Sector 1 is 1.1.
Down to 204s, okay. Hey, SimRacing 604, how's it going, man? Missed you dropping in. Kinda focused on the race.
seen a bit of wear all round.
Little wide. Just right now we're in 5th. That's my goal. We're 4 seconds ahead of 6th. Let's just try to keep it that way. If we get 5th place finish, that's going to be good.
That lap was a 2:05.39.
Man, the car just loves getting loose in that corner. Don't want to scrub off too much rubber there.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 4.1.
Yeah, I believe with race pace we should be good because times are going to fall off. We're going to be pretty good, I think. We're almost 10 seconds ahead of 6th. That's good. I know my racing line isn't that good, but I'm just trying to be conservative. So under normal circumstances, we would be coming to our last lap right now. But we're only a third of the way through the race now.
P5.
That keeps things interesting. Up there, we're okay though.
The gap ahead is now 8.1.
Daryl Thornton has disconnected. Elbow itches. And I don't mean that I'm gonna throw a race like the Clint Boyer term. If you guys remember that bit of NASCAR history. Your elbow itches. Better go scratch it. Whoa, I spun! Jeff Gordon's out of the championship. Yeah, Shane, you remember that era?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Someone spun off that corner, it looks like. Yeah, I always grew up as Jeff Gordon fan. I think it also helped a bit that I live about half hour from Jeff Gordon's birthplace. Yeah, Lord Kirby, they're doing a new intermediate track layout. So for 1.5 mile ovals, apparently they're dropping the horsepower from about 900 to 580, I think. And then tweaking the aero to try to encourage pack racing. And I'm not a big fan of that. I'll just be honest, I'm not a big fan of that.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds. That was 2:05, went 1-1. Yellow flag, watch out. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Let's keep our eyes peeled. Oh, watched out a bit. No.
17 seconds. out.
Must be a back marker. Just keep our eyes peeled, stay safe. That's Joe. Just get by him, we're good. And wow, that was not exactly a safe entry back onto the track. I am fortunate that there was no one really behind me. Looks like we're doing pretty well this race. I think we'll be all right.
0.93. Sectors 1 and 2 are 1.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
I think we're going to be all right for this race. Just got to keep our heads up and we'll do all right. Hey, Grant, how's it going, man? Been a while. Nice to see you in here.
We're seeing somewhere on each corner.
Alright, Windows 64. I'll see you later, man. I thought it's like the Gatorade Duels next week. Or not Gatorade Duels, the Bud Shootout or something like that. But yeah, Speed Week should be a lot of fun, I think. It'll be nice to see new schemes and stuff. I'm hoping that Chase Elliott has a really good year, personally. I was a fan of Bill Elliott growing up. Would love to see Chase continue that legacy. And after him having a good year last year, I'd love to see him follow that up. Thoughts on Charles Leclerc? I think that he should be slated for a good year. If I remember correctly, this is his first year at Ferrari replacing Kimi, and I think he has good potential. I was watching this YouTube video actually about Mick Schumacher earlier on, and they were talking about how the guy actually thinks that the future of Ferrari is going to be Leclerc and Schumacher. So I could see that being a possibility. Leclerc, he did well in the lower formula cars, and I think now he's getting his big chance to prove himself.
That lap was a 2:04.77. Yellow flag, caution.
No, for 2019, I believe, 2019, Toyota is going to have the Supra. So, the Supra is going to be the 2019 NASCAR car, I think. The nose is weird, but I think it's going to be interesting. I think Supra's a more fitting car. Oh, Supra's an Xfinity, my bad. Sorry about that. I'm mixing it up. Well, you know, eventually it's going to go up to Cup. I would love to see Dodge make a comeback in NASCAR. Okay, leaders pitting. They are doing that strategy. He's likely going to come out in front of me, though. Gonna start short shifting a bit because we have a gap. Yep, there's a leader in front of us. Ethan right there.
Watch your right. You're clear right.
I'm gonna give Ethan the spot.
They're in the right. Go, go, go.
Gotta start conserving a bit.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Okay, well, you've used half your fuel.
Okay, half my fuel now. We're at 27 minutes. I think we're okay, actually. I think we're okay.
The gap to D ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2 seconds.
I heard that 2021 season is likely when the Generation 7 stock cars are going to be coming. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Generation 7 Cup cars would be when the Supra would get introduced. Because that might be what Toyota is waiting on. The Gen 7 cars. So it could be that. I don't know. I said 2021, I thought. Okay, I'm wondering, did I just have a really bad lap last lap? Or is 207 like just a massive fall off? We'll find out. Let's see.
Sector 1 is
205. Okay, we're okay.
off the pace. E5.
That was not good. Just gotta get back into our groove, guys. Had a couple bad corners, but that's not gonna define our race. Our rears are yellow now, though, so yes, tires are falling off a bit.
The gap to D ahead is increasing. It's now 9.6.
All right, just about 20 minutes to lap. Or just about 20 minutes to go.
Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
All things considered, guys, we're doing all right. This strategy might pay off. Favorite NASCAR driver, Jeff Gordon, definitely for past, present, Chase Elliott. And then Kyle Larson would be favorite, or Kyle Larson would be second favorite for present. Carl Edwards was a great driver too.
The gap to D ahead is increasing. It's now 13 seconds. The lead car's pitting.
The leader's pitting now. Okay, that should be interesting. That's Kevin. Or, no, Jeff. My bad. Jeff is pitting. I think he has enough car to pass me, though. That's the problem.
You've just done a 2:05.09. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
We'll see how this goes. I don't know if this gamble will pay off for 4th, though. Because he'll be about, I think, 2 or 3 seconds faster than me per lap. And I don't think I can get 20 seconds on him. I'm enjoying it all right. I can understand why some people aren't enjoying it as much. Hence the lower turnout. We only have 12 people in this race versus like usually around 30 for the shorter races.
The gap behind is now 15 seconds.
Yeah, 15 seconds to the car behind. He'll close in, I think. Except, okay, it wasn't Jeff who pitted. It was another guy. I forget his name. Okay, 21 seconds back.
This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P4.
We'll see how it is. So yeah, he's 14 seconds back. No! Hit that curb too hard. That was no bueno. That's going to torch our tires a bit. Dang it! That's our one mistake for this race that I'm giving us. Hit that curb too hard and it spun us around. Gotta let our tires simmer down a bit. That just killed our gap now. I see him in my rear view, so he must be like 5 seconds back or so. Actually, I'm estimating about 6.5 seconds. This guy behind me is on softs, too. So he'll have a much better edge than me, I think. So yeah, he's about 5 seconds back. Or 4 seconds back. 4.5 seconds. I mean, we still have a very healthy gap on Adam, but I don't see us keeping 4th. That's the problem. We're going to go back to 5th, I know it.
15 minutes left.
15 minutes, all right. Chief, how much fuel do I have left?
4, 2 hours. We think we'll need 3,007 litres.
I guess crew chief glitched there. Hey, Zach, how's it going, man? For those of you who don't know, Zach Hodgson, if you can tell by his profile picture, he he runs Turn Racing. So Turn Racing makes a variety of high-end wheel rims for all sorts of different wheels, and I am in the process of reviewing the Turn R1 Pro Thrustmaster rim. So basically, it's his Turn R1 Pro open-top steering wheel, and it is compatible with the Thrustmaster Ferrari 458 GTE rim. And I've been testing it out for a while. You've seen it in a couple of videos and streams. It's a fun rim, and I'll share more thoughts on it on my review, hopefully coming out next week. Yeah, everyone's coming in tonight. Sim Racing Systems, Zach Hodgson. I'm guessing Gamer Muscle and Jimmy Broadbent are asleep, or else they would come and troll me a bit. Excuse me. This guy's haunting my tail now. Just him on soft tires, he can just get through the corners so much better than me.
Okay, Will, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. That was 2:04.
Okay, 11.5 minutes left.
Quickest lap.
Wow, I'm still posting PBs right now? That's pretty astonishing.
On the right. Clear to your right.
Lost the car there. Couldn't really do much about that.
Bad luck, mate.
Oh gosh, Shane. Yeah, that would be interesting.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.3 seconds.
If I can pull off this fuel conservation, I'm going to be very happy. Gonna start some short shifting a bit.
nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Just be a little safe here. You can see my pedal telemetry on the top right of the screen. I'm being a little more conservative.
P5.
I'm using a little more than 1 liter a lap, so if I go into first turn and I'm at 12.6 liters, then I'm using 1 liter a lap. I think I'm using about 1.3 or so, which is going to make it tight, I think. We'll figure out.
Yellow flag.
Please enter safely. That was close.
Alright, well, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That lap was a 2:05.89.
All right. That was about 11.5. So that is 1.7 liters. 1.7 liters per lap, roughly. So 1.7. I'm going to say we have about 4 laps to go. And that is 4 times 1.7. That is 6.8 liters. We're good. We're good to go. So yeah, we're about 4 liters to good. So just want to confirm the math. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And doing math while racing. Woo!
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh yeah, saying 10 minutes of fuel, we're good.
Yellow flag, watch out. minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.7. Yellow flag. Your tyre temps are looking good.
Excuse me. A little loose on the throttle there, we're okay. So we have about 2 laps to go, I think.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds.
Right side. Clear on your right.
Seems like for turn 1, this car's actually okay with trail braking. In other turns, it will just kill you. So we are about 24 seconds ahead of Adam Beard. I like that.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 10 seconds. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
All right, this should be our final lap of the race, guys. Should be our final lap.
Okay, Will, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Little loose there. Final lap. Called it. Well, I gotta say, I am impressed. I'm surprised that we were able to make it a full hour. In my initial calculations, thought we weren't going to make it, or it was going to be extremely close. But yeah, we were able to conserve this car, and especially conserve the tires, and get a P5 finish. Yeah!
P5.
Mission accomplished. I told you that was my goal for this race, and we pulled it off. Booyah! Yeah. I feel a sense of pride and accomplishment, and I didn't even have to spend $100. All right, so, man, like those tires, they were starting to fall off. But whew, that was intense. But guys, that was fun. So in a few minutes, we'll be able to take a look at the updated championship standings. Should be pretty interesting because, yeah, good 5th place finish. We finished 27 seconds ahead of Adam Beard. That, I gotta say, we did pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. And that shows, like, I drive a very conservative driving style. I like to be conservative. I like to try to make the car last for a while. And I think the time I lost by staying on those tires was less time than I would have spent in the pits. So I think that benefit paid off, and we were able to succeed in getting a top 5 finish. So let's just take a look real quick. So Praga R1. So it's not up yet. So we will take a look. And let's take a look at the results screen, though. So, Sim Racing System, let's take a look at the details. So, practice, qualify. I don't see race results. That's interesting. Hold on a second. Yeah, Dino, I saw that, and I was like, oh man, I feel bad about that. Because I was really loose in the beginning. I was using the baseline. I just modified the gears, and that's kind of what happened of sorts. But all things considered, it looked like you got a decent finish, so that's good. But yeah, that was decent competition, and after a bit of that mess, I think it turned out quite well. It seemed like people were giving each other space and being all right. All right, so Nurburgring results. So, even though we spun, it gave us 0 incident points, so that's good. That gives us 90 points for this event. I am happy with that. So, let's check the updated standings. So, as of race number 4, we've jumped all the way up to 6th in the championship. That is nice. We're up to 6th in the championship. Adam Beard is, that is 38 points behind. I am 24 points behind Jeff. So this will be an interesting race. Barcelona is the next race, and that's going to be a 20-minute event. Laguna Seca is a full hour. So this should be an intense event, should be fun, should be competitive. And yeah, okay, you were seeing everything. That's good. So should be a fun event, should be competitive, and should be fun. I already said fun. So yeah, I think the cold medicine's kicking in. So I'm going to sign out, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you tune in next week. And also tune in tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, for a very exciting video. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. For the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh. And everyone, have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever it is in between.